Yo, what is good, Jets Nation? Welcome back to Jets Media. This is Richie, and we got some news to talk about. Now, this is a report that just came out that is linking Dalvin Cook to the New York Jets. Now, this is an interesting source. If you guys want to check out the link to the article, that is down below in the description. This is coming from Darren Wolfson, who is a reporter in Minnesota, and we know that the Vikings are either going to look to trade Dalvin Cook or potentially release him, and he says, quote, a new team that I've heard is definitely interested is the New York Jets. You look at their running back position, and Breece Hall, we think will be back week 1. The Jets have enormous expectations with Aaron Rodgers. Well, they could use an upgrade at the running back position. So again, this is coming from a Minnesota Vikings reporter in Darren Wolfson that the New York Jets are interested, and they are potentially looking at adding Dalvin Cook to the New York Jets offense and running back room. So first, I want to hear your guys' thoughts before I get into my thoughts about if the New York Jets should consider bringing in Dalvin Cook. So comment down below right now. If you want Dalvin Cook, let me know why. If you do not want the Jets to bring in Dalvin Cook because you're content with the running back position the way it is, let me know down below in the comment section. And please make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. Really helps out the channel a ton. All right, now let's get into my thoughts here. Now, my first instinct as a Jets fan is simply, we're pretty good at that position. We don't really need Dalvin Cook. Breece Hall's coming back from ACL injury. I understand that, but he was a damn superstar when he was playing a little bit. He showed flashes of superstar status. I know that he's not technically a superstar yet, but I think we can all agree that he showed us flashes in that 6 games as a rookie, that he has star potential written all over him. And the fact that Breece Hall's unfortunately coming back from an ACL tear, you never know how fast he's going to get him to 100%, and will he be the same player? Because history tells us that Adrian Peterson was the only running back in history to come back from an ACL tear after 1 season. Sometimes it takes a couple seasons. So let's hope Breece Hall, I think, is going to be good this season, and he's well ahead of progress. I mean, you see the man running all around the place, cutting in practice already. He's clocking out at 22 miles per hour. I'm not worried about Breece Hall, but that's definitely something that the Jets are considering. And you look at the running backs next to Breece Hall in the running back room. Michael Carter last year with the New York Jets. I'd like him entering year number 3 with this system of Hackett. He's a slippery back, a pass-catching back. In year number 3, I like Michael Carter. Izzy Abanikanda, the rookie that we got from Pitt. I think he's a really quality running back that the Jets got value. He's got speed. Of Zonovan Bam Knight, undrafted free agent that we got last year. Now, that's a solid running back room. But I think that we need to wake up, Jets fans. I think that this Jets team and Joe Douglas, they're not messing around. The fact that they're interested in getting Dalvin Cook, and by the way, the New York Jets have one of the biggest, they have the most cap space available in the league. Not the most, but definitely top 3, top 4. I don't have the number off the top of my head, but I know that the New York Jets this season have enough cap space to make a splash. And maybe they've been saving up to extending Quinnen Williams, and Dalvin Cook could be the splash. Now, if you look at it from the perspective of why would the Jets want to add Dalvin Cook if we already have Breece Hall, Carter, Bam Knight, and Izzy, and even the rookie Travis Dye. I mean, there's a lot of guys in that room. The Jets want to stack up this offense and do everything that they possibly can to make sure they go all in and make a deep playoff run. And the way you do that is you keep adding talent. And I think the point here I'm trying to make to you guys is something I'm learning with this new era of the New York Jets franchise is that they are never satisfied. Where we might feel satisfied about the running back position. Breece Hall's a stud. Michael Carter, he didn't live up the expectations year 2. He was a beast in his rookie season, but I think that he can maybe bounce back in year 3. Izzy, I mean, we all love Izzy. Coming out of, I think as a rookie, he's going to look like a good player, in my opinion. 20 touchdowns at Pitt, had his stats were off the charts. The highlights, everything about rookie running backs come right out of the gate and play good football. And then Bam Knight as well. But I just don't think this Jets team is satisfied. They want star-level talent with Aaron Rodgers here. This is a new era, and I think I'm just realizing, damn, they are not messing around. And this is no guarantee that we're getting Dalvin Cook and by any stretch of the imagination, by the way. This is just a hypothetical that they're interested in Dalvin Cook, and they're one of the teams checking him out. And also, you got to say that we don't know if this report is 100% factual, right? There's reports out there that we don't know is true or not. This could be not true, but I think it seems reliable. It's from Sports Illustrated, and Darren Wolfson, who is, has a pretty good, I did some research on him, and he's from Minnesota, so why would he bring that up? The Cowboys and the Jets are both interested in Dalvin Cook. Interesting that we haven't heard about the Miami Dolphins because they're the team that was linked to Dalvin Cook throughout this whole process, I feel like, and I know a lot of Dolphins fans want him, but I'll finish off the video with this. I never expected Dalvin Cook to even be considered by the Jets, right? Like, when I hear Dalvin Cook potentially be available, I'm not even thinking about Dalvin Cook coming to the Jets because I just think the team is looking pretty good, and I'm not thinking about the running back position right now. I'm looking at other positions, maybe linebacker, maybe, adding, Quan Alexander. Those are things I'm thinking about right now, not getting another running back. So the fact that the Jets are doing their due diligence on Dalvin Cook, who is, by the way, one of the top running backs in the NFL when healthy. He's a veteran. The Jets are going all in. I think this backfield is missing a veteran. The more I think about it, Breece Hall entering year 2, Michael Carter entering year 3, Bam Knight entering year 2. This running back room lacks a veteran. And we had Tevin Coleman as the veteran guy in the locker room and that running back room for these past few years. Now I think that the Jets are looking for another veteran running back to make sure that there's depth and make sure that they're prepared. Because you know what this Jets team needs to do, folks? They need, and this is what they've been doing beautifully in my opinion already, they need to prepare for the worst. And what I mean by that is prepare for injuries. Because how you prepare for injuries is you acquire depth. This Jets team needs to be deep in case something bad happens to this team, like unfortunately did last year to the offensive line. We had 5 offensive tackles on the IR, and I don't think it's going to happen. That's a fluke this year. The point is the Jets got to be prepared for any situation with injuries to get next man up. The depth is key, and if the Jets feel like Dalvin Cook is the missing piece to make this offense get over the hump of maybe even like top 5 status with the run game of a dynamic duo of Breece Hall and Dalvin Cook, and then we'll see how Carter, Bam, and Izzy, how that fits into the room later on in training camp. That's not my worry if we land Dalvin Cook. But the more I think about it, I think that it makes a lot of sense if the Jets are going all in for the damn playoffs. And yeah, dare I say, a championship run. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning in to a Jets Media video here. Hit that thumbs up button if you're not already. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Let's go Jets. Peace out.